Happy E. Smith customers?
See for yourself.
We love our new high-efficiency carrier system. And with the rebate and tax credit, it's paying for itself.
This one's interesting. Dear E. Smith, I've been a customer for years and I've always been pleased with your great service techs, especially that handsome and talented E-man.
Hang on. I recognize this handwriting.
Got an appointment.
Kids.
Call E. Smith today and see why our customers are so happy.
E. Smith Heating and Air Conditioning has been warming and cooling the houses of North Georgia since 1962. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand the importance of keeping your family comfortable. While we at E. Smith lead the way in air quality, noise reduction, and energy efficiency, we take the most pride in our outstanding customer service.
I think people here take pride in what they do, and that shows to the customer, whether they're commercial or residential.
And then the service people, when they come out, they're just they're so patient. And the gentleman that came out and showed me how to work the thermostat, he never rushed me. I mean, I could go through it as many times as I wanted until I was comfortable, and I really appreciated that. It was really nice.
When we do an installation, within about 2 weeks, we make a phone call to the customer, and we're really checking up on pretty specific information. Did the installation go well? Did we show up when we were supposed to? Did we clean up? Did we leave your space nice and neat? Is the system working? Do you have any concerns? So that's really step one. Then the customer's going to receive a package which will have some very nice cookies. And at the top of the cookie package is a thank you note with a survey inside. And the cookies are really a thank you because, you know, you can choose anybody to do your heating and air. We really appreciate the fact that you chose us.
If you are in need of a new heating or cooling system, consider all that E. Smith Heating and Air Conditioning has to offer. We bring over 40 years of experience to the table, as well as a partnership with Carrier, the leading name in the heating and cooling industry.
We are backed by Carrier. We're a Carrier factory authorized dealer. We have a 100% satisfaction guarantee backed by Carrier. We have NATE certified technicians that are well trained in not only Carrier equipment but all brands. All of that combined with our reputation in the community, I just think makes for a good experience.
Our attentive customer service staff and team of technicians are here to help throughout the installation process and beyond. And the new systems available today can heat and cool your home as never before.
Greg comes out, and we had worked with him before when we put a new air conditioner for a small one for our upstairs. And so I liked the way he explained everything to me and the efficiency of the air conditioning units and how to pick one and what the new law was going to be.
A typical household will spend between $250 to $400 a month on an air conditioning system, depending upon how large it is. You can typically save them rather, between a half and a third of their monthly power bill by just going to a 13, 14 SEER air conditioner.
So I knew when we were looking for a new furnace, I wanted to talk, among other people, I wanted to talk to him again because I just had confidence that, you know, he was going to tell me the way it was going to be. And so, and that's the way it was. He spent a lot of time with us and he answered all our questions and he just explains it in terms that you can understand.
We at E. Smith take pride in providing our customers with the best systems available. In order to retain the level of quality you experience the first day the air begins to flow, you must keep your heating and cooling systems in peak condition with regularly scheduled maintenance. You wouldn't drive your car for over 30,000 miles without an oil change, would you?
Well, if you think about it, your heating and air system works longer and harder than your car. You know, you park your car most nights and it gets to rest. Well, your furnace and air conditioner are usually working most of the year, all day and all night.
With annual appointments, our certified technicians can keep your systems running like new for years to come.
People have made a big investment in their heating and cooling, and it just makes good sense to me to go ahead and get on a program where we call you, we schedule the appointment at your convenience, and we come out and take care of that.
And I just like the company. They've just been, we've been doing business with them for over 12 years now, and we like E. Smith a lot.
E. Smith Heating and Air Conditioning, controlling the climate of North Georgia's homes since 1962. For 40 years, E. Smith Heating and Air Conditioning has proudly served Metro Atlanta, providing quality service and cutting-edge heating and cooling systems. Founded by Earl Smith in 1962, this friendly and forward-thinking company grew along with the rest of the North Metro Atlanta area.
Earl and Rachel Smith established the company with one salesman, that was Earl. Rachel did the books, and they had one truck in the field. And they got from those humble beginnings. Now we've got over 50 employees, 30 trucks on the road, and to cover work all over the metropolitan Atlanta area. But a lot of those values that he established from day one are still what run our company today.
The radical improvements the heating and cooling industry experienced in air quality, noise reduction, and energy efficiency improve the quality of life for people across the country. But heating and cooling units are only as good as the company installing them. With over 40 years of experience, the men and women of E. Smith are committed to doing a job right the first time.
We've got a lot of great people working here. You'll find this company is kind of an anomaly. The average person here has been here about 10 to 12 years. The average company around town, you'll get sometimes 3 to 12 months or 3 to 5 years max. So our company has got a lot of people that have been working for us for a long time, got good people, know what they're doing, and we try to take care of our customers.
Located off Cobb Parkway at 964 Industrial Park Drive, E. Smith boasts a fleet of over 30 service vehicles and a staff of over 50 dedicated professionals. E. Smith became a Carrier Factory Authorized Dealer in 2003. The association with Carrier ensures highly certified technicians, a 100% satisfaction guarantee, and a combined tenure of nearly 150 years in the industry. Family owned and locally operated, E. Smith provides heating and air conditioning contracting, replacement systems, and maintenance services throughout the greater metropolitan Atlanta area. The on-site sheet metal shop allows E. Smith technicians to custom build ductwork for commercial projects. And as technology improves, E. Smith continues to distinguish itself within the industry.
One of our themes here at E. Smith is delivering quality service. And when I think of quality service, it means that we must demand excellence in everything we do. Whether it's the products that we sell, the vendors that we work with, the way we answer the phone, the way we follow up, the skill level of our technicians. We must look for excellence in all phases of our business if we expect to deliver that quality to our customer on a regular basis.
E. Smith Heating and Air Conditioning, controlling the climate of North Georgia's homes and businesses since 1962.
An internal pressure relief valve.
Right.
Yes, I'll be NATE certified in no time.
You'd better be. The highest professional and technical standards are an E. Smith tradition.
Yeah, I've seen the trophies. The Experts Award, the President's Award, even a spot in the Carrier Hall of Fame.
But most important is our designation as a factory authorized dealer.
An elite group that guarantees 100% satisfaction.
Right, but that's not on the test.
Maybe I can get extra credit?
Overachieving, another E. Smith tradition.
The Census Bureau, the folks who count us all, are tonight out with a look at who we are these days, and their numbers on the economy and poverty in America are both stunning and sad, especially what they say about the once great American middle class. Our report on it tonight from NBC's Chris Jensen.
At 47, with a successful career at a pharmaceutical company, Judy Brown never expected to need help from a food pantry until she lost her job.
It's kind of hard to ask for help.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
She had to move in with family and found herself raising a 2-year-old grandson.
It's very hard not knowing where your next meal is coming from or if you have a roof over your head.
Judy Brown would be homeless without help from the Center for Family Resources in Georgia.
You do the internet very well.
Yes.
She now has an apartment while they give her job training.
With the grace of God, hopefully it'll turn around soon. Sooner than later. Okay, good job.
Determined to put the pieces of her life back together.
How much you love me? This much.
For herself and her grandson. Chris Jensen, NBC News, New York.
is a great believer in giving back to the community. So it was an easy sell when I said, hey, let's do this. They were all like, yes. And so they signed up. In addition to donating money, our volunteers in our company just said, I want to sign up.
I think it's important because it brings the reality of what the community needs. When you see the amount of product that is here, the amount of boxes that we're creating, and then the families that are coming to get them, you really understand that there are people that need and appreciate the work that we're doing here.
Take a look. This is Dr. Willis Carrier, the father of cool. His face may not seem familiar, his name may not ring a bell, but 110 years ago, this man invented the world's first mechanical air conditioner.
Willis Carrier had a new idea and dared to dream big, and by doing so, he literally changed the world.
Now, here's a look back.
The story of a company that became the standard of an industry.
At the history of air conditioning on the invention's 110th anniversary, all in 110 seconds. It began with paper at this Brooklyn printing plant in 1902.
Each time they ran the paper through the press to put a new color on, if the paper had shrunk or enlarged because of humidity, the color registry would be off.
From the very beginning, air conditioning had international appeal.
Comfort cooling is important, but the productivity benefits of air conditioning are often underestimated. And air conditioning allows other industries to be possible.
It's really changed the way we've lived.
In the early days, air conditioners primarily cooled machines, not people, from candy manufacturers to textile mills and pharmaceutical labs.
The breakout decade for modern air conditioning was the 1920s, the roaring 20s, because that's when it first made it to offices, to department stores, and to movie theaters. And that has since created for all of us the summer blockbuster.
By 1955, 1 in 22 American homes had some form of air conditioning. Just 5 years later, that number had quadrupled to 1 in 5. Today, 87% of all U.S. households have air conditioning.
If you look beyond the United States to places like Singapore, the Mideast, where there are tropical temperatures, the population there and their global political impact has also been profoundly influenced by air conditioning.
Now, whenever the mercury rises, we push back. And in the new millennium, 110 years after the historic installation of modern air conditioning, the prospects for Willis Carrier's invention have never looked so promising.
It allows us to be productive in our offices. It allows us to be comfortable in our homes. It allows us to be healthy in our hospitals. And so it's a technology that will continue for years and years and years because it enables us to live our lives in ways that we are now accustomed to and would never go back.